I'm such a freaking paradox, man. I have all these videos where I try to come off as intelligent, refined, insightful, highbrow. And then most of the time I just upload videos that highlight the absolute bottom of the barrel. So you can criticize me by saying I target and exploit the low-hanging fruit. You're right. Don't climb up that tree. Take that low-hanging fruit and throw it in the blender. So pinkies out, boys. Pretentious smoothies all around. I stole that joke from my friend Bad Beats. So I owe you a Jamba Juice sometime. All right, so let's get right to this worst person ever of the week. You ever heard of the Calgary Stampede? It's a rodeo. It's in Calgary. Calgary is a city in Canada. Canada is a country of some kind. So the big news out of the Calgary Stampede this year is about an 8-second rodeo ride of a different variety. Turns out some chick at this rodeo took a wild ride with 2 cow dudes outside in public. Someone filmed it, posted it on Reddit, and the internet erupts with slut shamers and cyber militant Tumblr file feminists. Sophisticated, astute, well-reasoned feminist critics. You know what, though? Originally, I actually sympathized with this girl. I mean, we've all made idiotic decisions, and in the days before smartphones and the internet, those decisions could stay well-guised and one could move on and become an intelligent, productive member of society. But the bull rider chick in question here has not attempted to lay low and let this moment of embarrassment pass. Quite the contrary, in fact, she's going full Kim K and she's trying to launch herself into celebrity status on the basis that she once had sex and you can watch it on the internet. That's right, she now has a YouTube channel and a fresh video where she shamelessly announces how awesome she is, and she dismisses her haters with the most dull, repeated, cliche lines imaginable. So let's do it. Let's watch some of her clips, make fun of them, and turn this low-hanging fruit into a delicious beverage.
Hey guys, how's it going? So clearly you guys know who I am. Alexis Frulling. So you better stay tuned and get to know me. But while you watch me, sit back and have some wine with me.
Get to know you while I sit back and watch you have some wine with you. Okay? We're off to a bad start.
Some people have asked me if I regret it, and what I can tell you is that I don't. I feel like if you regret things, how are you going to move forward with your life regretting it and not learning by bad decisions?
You feel like if you regret things, you're not going to be able to move forward and learn by bad decisions. The decision was bad, but not regrettable. Does the qualifying of the decision as bad not define the decision as regrettable? Does your explicit desire not to repeat your bad decision not define the decision as regrettable? Here's a conversation consistent with your reasoning. Hey, so that decision of yours, that was a pretty bad decision, right? Correct! And that's because the decision led to bad outcomes, correct? Correct! And due to those bad outcomes, you'd say the decision was bad, correct? Correct! And you seek to move on from that bad decision and its associated bad outcomes, correct? Correct! And that's because you regret this bad decision and its associated bad outcomes, correct? What? Ugh. No.
For the rest of you haters out there, all y'all gonna hate and keep hating. But it's actually you that gives me that potential to keep going for more.
It's the haters that give you potential to keep going for more. You banged 2 guys last week and you made 1 YouTube video. The idea that you're going for more rests on the premise that you've already gone anywhere at all. You don't take 1 step and challenge Usain Bolt to a foot race. You don't make 1 song and say you're gonna open for the Beatles. You don't write 1 sentence and expect your work to usurp Shakespeare as an English class staple. And I don't know if you know, but there are lots and lots of women on the internet having sex. And many of them are quite good at it. They have real, actual talent. In fact, I bet you couldn't choose an art form in which you have more competition. I'm sorry to say, but in the American Idol of online pornography, you're not getting past Simon Cowell.
You're not good at anything.
Your response.
So guys,
Over like Alexis. I told the
Stop eating zucchinis! Who the fuck has that many zucchinis laying around? Look, it's obvious you're not eating salads on a regular basis. Did you go to the grocery store to get zucchinis as simulated fellatio props? Did you seriously go to the produce section like, let's see, I need the biggest, longest, most phallic produce possible? After watching this, even the Jolly Green Giant's like,
In the valley of the Jolly, Green Giant.
Fuck that. I ain't touching that bitch.
2015.
Stay tuned for more.
all right, let me get serious for a second, Alexis. You won't get famous off of this. There is nothing for which to stay tuned. You'll get a modest chunk of change for one viral YouTube video. And that's it. But at what cost? I don't fault you for your public threesome. I honestly don't. I've made poor college age decisions too. But you've gone one step too far here. A step beyond the youthful act that, unlike the act itself, will be damning for you and consequential. You have alerted the internet to your pride about what happened at the Calgary Stampede and your intent to promote yourself on its basis. Both the act and your statements of pride regarding it are now permanently tattooed on the internet. And anytime someone searches the name Alexis Frulling, this information will surface, including this very video. So now when this happens, yes, looks like we've got an applicant named Alexis Frulling. Let's just check the internet to see if we can learn anything about her. That potential employer finds this public service message. Dear sir or ma'am at the Calgary gas station or the Calgary Hooters or the Calgary dumpster fire exhibit, do not hire this idiot unless and only unless you have an urgent opening to fill for a zucchini swallower. Then go right ahead. Her credentials are unrivaled. Thanks as always for listening and for supporting this series. Always appreciate the thoughtful comments below and on Twitter at skag_3. We'll see you over there. Okay, thanks. Bye.